Okay. Okay. If anyone see the stream, please say hi, or please type hi in the chat.
How's it going, everyone in chat? That being said, I cannot currently read chat. All I can see is the quiz question and the quiz answers, and that's all I'm going to be seeing for the duration of this quiz show.
Yep, ShizukatzCotC cannot see any question, well, any of your chat, because most of you will be like kind of like backstating him if any question, so to prevent that. But if you have any question, though, you can ask me, you can ask him during mid-question break.
Yeah, I'll just have, if you guys have any questions for me, I'll have Urshiko let me know.
Okay. So, I'll explain this, okay? But this is in the style of the normal Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but adjusted to be an Octopath style a bit. So, there are 15 questions, but instead of having one life, Shizu has 3 lives. So, unless Shizu got 3 wrong and used all of his lifeline, then he actually lost the game. And he also has like 3 different lifelines to use during the question also. Anyone have any questions before we start?
Yeah, so I think the 3 lifelines are pretty much, if you guys have ever seen like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, it's pretty much the 3 lifelines that I think everyone is used to if you've ever seen the show. So we have the 50-50, which eliminates 2 of the incorrect answers and leaves only 2 remaining. We have chat, which is basically going to be the equivalent of ask the audience. I think that's probably going to be the only time that I'm allowed to like open chat to like see what chat is spamming to try to get an answer. And then call. We're not totally sure how that's going to work yet. I didn't like prepare anyone in advance, so we'll probably just
honestly, she still can just like whip up a phone on a cam and just like call anyone.
We'll just we'll see how that goes when we get to it. But yeah, for the most part, this is just going to be some fun. We're gonna try to get as many questions correct as possible, and as always, you guys can play along in chat if you guys want to see how many answers you guys can get correct. And like once the VOD is up as well, feel free to throw down in the comment section how many questions you guys got correct if you guys were playing along.
Okay, and now before we start, let's properly introduce ourselves, despite the fact that almost everyone here probably knows who Shizu is already, but just in case, it's like some people who still doesn't know what Pokemon is.
Yep. All right, so of course, I'm ShizukatzCotC. How's it going, everyone? I'm sure a lot of you guys are here just coming over from my channel. I was posting the like the notifications about us having this collaboration stream over on my channel, so I'm sure a good number of you are coming over from there. And of course, we have our host for today's festivities. We have Urshiko.
I am virtual YouTuber Ashiko, but just call me Ashiko, it's fine. I have like a few other channels where I stream, but like this one is the main one where I make COTC content. And yes, I'm a content creator too, like Shizu. And I'm a VTuber, a special one.
Yeah, definitely in the age of VTubers right now, so.
Well then.
Okay.
Hold on, let me put on some background music too.
Sure.
Oh wait. Just a little bit. Okay, it's good.
Alright.
Okay.
Whenever we're ready.
Alrighty, so you can go ahead and answer your first question on screen. It's kind of a giveaway by now.
Okay, yeah. So this question's actually when we were like setting up the overlay and making sure everything was good. This question's basically been on the screen for like the entire time. So this is one that I already knew going into this, though. Thankfully, this is a kind of, as you said, kind of a giveaway question. So Tressa's last name is B. Colzione. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. Probably some Italian pronunciation, but
I think
the answer is B. Final answer.
I pronounce it as Kozion though, and the only reason why I haven't changed this question yet is because I'm too lazy to.
right.
So the answer is B, Coziani. It's not like I make any suspensions anyway because... Oops, wrong one. Sorry. So... I cannot see my mouse. I don't know what to click on.
I can't see your mouse?
Hold on, let me adjust it a bit. Sorry. Oops. It doesn't let me use my mouse for some reason. Oh, music's too... Oh, it's too loud. Okay, sorry. And now my mouse is just gone on OBS too.
The funny thing is that I can see it. I can see your mouse.
Oh, wait, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on. Oh, I see it now.
Okay.
I turn it down a bit. Okay, tell me if the music is okay now, okay? I don't know like how loud it is for you guys. Okay. So because Zion is not like I can like make a suspension of it or anything. You got it correct. So that's one correct.
We did it.
Yep. So now let's move on to the true real question of this quiz. Let's start.
All right. Okay, so is that one gonna count as one of the 15, or is that gonna be...
Just count it as like a giveaway.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Sonny is a member of the Octoquiz Traveler, but what is her preferred weapon that she used in battle?
Okay, so if I remember correctly, Sonny is like the octuplet that she looks kind of shy and reserved, and I believe she's the one that uses bow. So let me just double check. So staff is definitely not her, because that's Hallie or Harry or whatever it is in English. I'm not 100% sure. And then Fan is... Wait, is it Holly? No, staff is Telly. Fan is Holly, and Axe is... Okay, I'm just pretty sure it's bow. I'm pretty sure Sonny's the bow octuplet. So I'm gonna lock in B for bow. Final answer.
Bow is your answer then. Well, I was thinking because Sonny has a similar appearance to another character named Penny that I thought like they could like easily mix up between Axe and bow. But you got this one correct though.
Okay, let's go.
Nice job.
Penny I remember because for her outfit, it's like she has like the kind of apothecary outfit, and she's like a lot like I guess between the two, their appearances are pretty iconic between the two of them, I would say.
Well, you got it right so far. But this is like the easy question. I prepared like some very hard one at the end right there.
Oh boy, yeah, I bet.
Okay, let's go to the next question. This one should not be too hard, but at max level, Viola anti-attack, or yes, anti-attack in America too, reduce the enemy physical attack and elemental attack percentage by how much?
Okay, so for this one, if you guys don't have like a super high leveled Viola, this isn't something that you would necessarily know, but Viola's anti-attack, it does have its debuff strength increase once you do upgrade the skill. So it starts out at 20%, but then once you have upgraded anti-attack, it does go up to 25%. So that is what we're going to be locking in here. C, 25% final answer.
So 25% is your final answer. Oh wait, wrong one. Well, hold on. Let me play this. I'm not sure you can hear this or not. It's too small, but I didn't prepare like a wrong slide for this, but you didn't get it right.
Wait, what? At max level?
At max level, yes. So Viola anti-attack, do not like get this buff. The only move that Viola got to 25% at max level.
It's anti-guard.
It's anti-guard.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Alright, I just confused myself.
Well, oh gosh, she's a fumble on the first question. Well, on the first few questions already. Yeah. Oh.
I knew one of them was. Yeah.
And with that...
The thing is that like, between 20 and 25%, it's not really a difference that I think I usually think about. Because usually you have most skills that are debuffing like 15-20%, and then when you stack two of them, you just hit the cap anyway. So I feel like 25% is not really a number that most people are thinking about, and so it didn't really occur to me that it could have been anti-guard and not anti-attack. So that's on me.
Well, You still have like 2 more life to go though, and just in case, but somehow you get all of it wrong, then you can still keep going because the question will go to wasted, and then we will hate it if the question go to waste.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Oh, and chat, if you have any question you want me to ask Shizu, go ahead and ask, okay? Because if I just keep doing it like this, the stream is gonna end like in 30 minutes. Okay.
We could do some like chatting in between like every few questions or something if you want.
I guess so. I might ask you a question, okay? Your Japanese, right? Is it good enough to be like at a conversational level?
I would go with probably closer to no. The thing that I probably have the biggest issue with in terms of learning Japanese is particle usage.
Particle.
Like reading, reading is like pretty easy. Writing, not too great at because most of the stuff that I have been learning Japanese has been through reading and like pattern recognition. So like reading hiragana and katakana is like super easy. Like I can do that very easily. When it comes to particle usage and actually like forming my own sentences, I think that like choosing the correct particle that's supposed to go with like this word or that word is probably the thing that I have the most issue with. So trying to get better at that.
Well, for me, I got most of the particle used correctly. Like wa, ga, no, like those are the easier one, right? But some complicated one like ni and de, I still have problem with it. But most
the ones that it gets tricky is like ni, wo. Like those are probably like the ones where things start to get tricky, especially with certain like verbs and certain like subject verb agreement sort of things.
But like you can still make sense of yourself though. Like you can express these sentences without having those particles. It just kind of makes you sound silly, but like they will still understand you, I think.
Yeah, you just sound like a foreigner.
Yep.
Or you sound like someone that's just learning.
Oh, by the way, someone asked the usual question of when is Cyrus?
Only Square Enix knows. If he was coming out, yeah, like I would think that he comes out next week. If
he should come out next.
Perfect time to release him. But again, it's just a guess.
It should come out next week, by the way, because I'm pretty sure by the time in JP they got Cyrus before Bargain, right?
Yeah, we got Cyrus around February, I think. And then Varkin was released around, I think April was when he was released.
Okay, well, we ask more questions later, but now we move on to the next question. Okay, for a 5-star character to reach 220 influence, what level should they at least be minimally at?
Okay, so we have 88, 90, 92,
94.
And 94. So, given that I have leveled like 40 plus characters, 5-star characters, to level 100, I would hope I get this correct. If I remember correctly, there are 3 nodes where 5-star characters get additional influence, past the initial level cap, of course, which is 80. And those levels, if I remember correctly, are 84, where they go up to 140, 92, where they go up to 220, and then 97 is when they get all the way up to the max, which is 300. So for this one, I'm going to lock in C92 as my final answer.
Whoa. You're good at this.
Yeah, the things that you just kind of pick up when you play the game as much as
because I was thinking, right? Like, sometimes when you like at the high level, just like rush through, okay, button click, just try to click through as much as you can, and sometimes this type of thing you can like just accidentally ignore it, and you might forgot about it.
Yeah, so a couple of the things that the couple of the other things that you kind of pick up when you're like going through the levels. So like for sure it's not B, because B90 is the level where 5-star characters get their extra BP point. So for sure it's not that. And then I believe 88 is the level where you get your first skill upgrade. And then 94 is just like some stats. I'm pretty sure.
Wow, you good at this. Anyway, now that was question number 4. This is question number 5, which is the last part of the I kind of label easy question. Then the next 5 is like the medium question. like, and the last part was hard. But then again, all this can like subjectively change based on the person. So some medium question might be easier than other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next question. How many shield does a culture Cait have?
Okay, I don't know. I don't know which one's the. Okay, so let me think. So
You need to know your Cait naming for this.
yeah, I don't know. I don't remember the English Cait naming because there's like I remember the first time somebody said koi in chat and I was just like, what are they talking about? And then I found out that that's the name of like the some of the Caits. So I think. So what? There's like the Cait, and then there's like the koi Cait, and then there's like the second tier, which is like something. And then I think the cultured Cait and the koi cultured Cait are the fat Cait and the jewel Cait. That's just what we call them in like the JP community. Or, like,
so you have like 3 lifelines, okay?
speaking.
You have 3 lifelines, so if you're not sure, you can always use them.
Yeah. So I think the cultured Cait is the fat one. And then koi cultured Cait is the jewel Cait, I think. I'm trying to think if there's what other words I've seen people describe Caits on like Reddit posts or things like that. So, oh my god. Oh no, that's the chubby Cait. That's the koi chubby Cait, right? Okay, hold up. So if there's the chubby Cait and the koi chubby Cait, then those are the fat one and the jewel Cait. So that means the cultured Cait has to be the basic Cait, but with a wait, hold on. Koi cultured Cait. So cultured Cait has to be the third from the bottom. It has to be the middle tier Cait, but without the hat, I think, which is like the red one. All right, how many shields does that have? Oh my god. Dude, I haven't killed one of these Caits in like actually like over a year.
Because the net farm in JP is too good, right?
Yeah. I mean, like, just like once you get to a certain point, you just like don't see these Caits anymore. And it's not like JP doesn't have ad Caits either, so it's not like I really ever have an opportunity to see this type of Cait.
The perk of being an EN player.
Okay, yeah. All right. So let me think. So I'm pretty sure. I think the jewel Cait. I think jewel Cait has 14 or 15. Oh god, how many does jewel Cait have? I think jewel Cait has 15. So if jewel Cait has 15, I think this one. God, how many does it have? It depends on whether jewel Cait has 14 or 15, and I honestly don't even remember that either, because even with jewel Caits, I don't even hunt those anymore because I just don't need them for the EXP.
So you have 3 lifeline, remember that?
Yeah. But I mean, like, we got harder questions coming up, and I already like griefed myself on one of the early questions. So like, I don't know. Maybe we'll go out on a limb on this one.
Oh, okay. You want to risk it?
I want to say it's 12 because I think the base Cait has 10, and then it goes up by 1 with every level of Cait. So if like a regular Cait has 10, and then a koi Cait has 11, then a cultured Cait has 12, I think. So I think I'm gonna go with D12, and I'm gonna lock it in. Final answer.
Are you sure about that? Because if you get this one wrong, you're down to 1 heart on your first 5 question.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So the answer you'd pick is D, which is 12 shoe, which is correct. Because
let's go.
There was never a Cait with 9 shoes, so I was like, if I put it there, like he might count it wrong. So he might count it wrong. Like, okay, so maybe the first one is 9, then the second one is 10, so maybe like the third one is like 11 or something. So I try to trick you right there.
Wait, so there is a Cait that's 9?
Nope, there's no Cait that start 9.
Okay, so it is. Okay, so 10 is the lowest Cait, right?
Yep. Okay. Now Shizu.
Right, nice.
Now let's ask some question again. Now, you play Project Sekai, right?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Why? Like, how do you start playing Project Sekai first?
Just like in general, or like as a rhythm game, right?
Like, how do you find it out, and like, what make you stay with it?
Oh, okay. So the reason that I actually got into Project Sekai was because of a friend of mine. He's definitely not watching this stream. He doesn't play Octopath or anything, but he's a really big Hatsune Miku fan. like really big. Like he's got like Hatsune Miku shirt, he's got like Hatsune Miku merch and stuff like that. And so he and myself had both previously played like other rhythm games, like Idolmaster, which I still play. He stopped playing though. But eventually they were announcing that there was going to be this Hatsune Miku based rhythm game, and so he was really excited to start playing it. And then around the same time, I just figured I would jump into the game, see what it was like. And even prior to playing the game, I did have some exposure to some like Hatsune Miku music through games like Project Diva, so I knew some of the songs, not like a whole bunch, but I knew like the ones that I think like most people would know, the really famous ones, you know, like Senbon Sakura and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so I figured I'd give the game a shot, and compared to another rhythm game that I had played as well, which is Bang Dream Girls Band Party, they're both made by both of the like the rhythm game element between the two games was, I believe, made by the same team. And after trying out Project Sekai, the rhythm game portion just seemed like a strictly better version of Bang Dream, and I felt it was a lot smoother. And so I decided to, from a gameplay perspective, transition a little bit more to that, but I still follow Bang Dream as a franchise.
I see. I never played Bang Dream, but I saw the gameplay when I tried to compare it with Project Sekai, and yeah, the Project Sekai one just looked visually and like how to play it like way better.
Yeah, I definitely think that like the biggest thing that made the Project Sekai interface better is the way they like divide the lane. So like, you know how they, I'm assuming you play the game because you
play the game a lot. I'm still playing it to today.
Okay, nice. So the way that they divide the lane into like 12 sections, and they can like change the size of the notes to occupy different numbers of lanes for notes, I think was a really, really good idea for the design on their part.
Okay, so for me, I was deprived because I was a big Project Diva fan, okay? And I played like all of that, but like, I was deprived because I was like, new song, and I just saw like Pura Seka, like Sega keep focusing on Project Sekai instead of releasing a new Project Diva game, right? So when they actually announced the English version, I was like, I want to try this out now. The game, like Sega keep funding it instead of Project Diva because I love Project Diva. And so I tried it out, and I really, really like it, like a lot too. I didn't expect to like it as much as Project Diva.
And I don't think you answered this before. I think you just asked me who my favorite was, but who's your favorite character from Pro Seka?
Oh, Akiyama Mizuki.
Oh, okay, Mizuki. Okay, nice.
Someone in the chat asked... there's two questions for you in the chat, but one of them is, do you think gacha game are charging too much, or do you think the price of regular game is too low?
That's kind of a hard question for me to answer personally, because I'm someone who doesn't really buy regular games, because I mostly just play phone games or like free computer games. So like some of my friends dragged me into like Apex Legends earlier this year. I've been playing a little bit of that. But the other thing is that even though I play gacha games, I'm free to play on like almost all of them. Like I have spent like maybe like $5-10 here or there, but that was just kind of just to throw a little bit at the game. So it's kind of hard for me to say whether or not I think one or the other is like reasonable or not reasonable relative to the other. I definitely think that one thing that a lot of people have brought up with regards to gacha game models compared to like a full game is that like why would I spend like $100 or $200 for
when I can
like
buy
this
like
JPEG?
two AAA game or something?
Yeah, exactly. So that's definitely that's definitely a valid concern, I think. That being said, I don't think that necessarily applies to like just one game over another based on how much pricing their roles are. You could kind of apply that logic to like any game, because even if like the 10 rolls were cheaper, there's still going to be people that are like whaling multiple hundreds of dollars, and you could make basically the same argument, I think. But obviously the scale is different based on how much the pricing is.
Oh, I want to say something before I ask any more questions, but surprisingly enough, thank you, Shizu, because when I was browsing your Twitter, right? Because I saw your Twitter and like I saw a lot of anime art, especially of anime waifu. So when I keep just like scrolling through it, and I see like someone make a very good fan of Akiyama Mizuki. So when I saw that, right, I click on that person's profile, and I see that the entire account is dedicated to Mizuki. So now I have someone new to follow on my timeline.
Oh, I feel like there are like a few artists that I follow that draw like a ton of Mizuki or like a ton of Nigo or like
Mizu Ena.
Or like almost like Mizu Ena. So I think like Owen Proseka I think is like probably the one that draws the most. You might have seen them going through my Twitter, but yeah.
Okay, question for me. What was the first RPG you play?
What was the first what?
RPG I played. Okay, was that? I remember like the first game console I have ever was the PSP, but was there any RPG game on the PSP? I think it's Pokemon then. I don't remember any other game then. And then one last question before we move on to the next question. Well, there's a lot of questions to pick from, so I have to pick carefully. Oh, well, to both of us, are there any future unit that you recommend to look out for?
I think probably the ones that the community knows about the most are kind of just like the ones that I think most people would recommend. Like just the names that are already out there. Names like Cyrus. Ophelia is really good because she has the flexibility between being a regen caster as well as a burst healer, as well as having other options as well. She's just a pretty strong character overall. Other characters like obviously the memory travelers and like the memory conquerors. I feel like a lot of people are going to want to roll for these units just on the basis of like who they are and like not even what they do. So like even though they're strong units, I feel like people would be rolling for these units anyway, just because of the character and how they fit into the story in the world, and just like how much of a fan base people have for them. So like characters like Auguste, of course, a lot of people love Auguste, right?
Is that the same in JP though? Like people love him the same way as we love him?
Oh yeah, like even like I'm sure you've watched like a JP stream or two where actually I don't know if they did it on the most recent one, but they definitely done it on previous streams.
No, they did it on the stream because I was watching it live.
Yeah, they just have the voice actor there, and he just like yells "marvelous" as Auguste. It's great.
That sounds awesome. And also, for any weird character to look out for Yanlong. Okay, he's one of the characters I look forward to the most in the arena because he just gonna whack you very hard with his staff. So, okay. Now that was the question. Now, so let's move on to the next question.
All right, so now we're getting into like the medium ones, right?
Yep, good luck. Out of the 8 Bravely weapons, which weapon has the effect at the end of your turn 20% chance to recover a status ailment?
Okay. Oh god. I have never made a Bravely weapon that wasn't the fan, because like I read all of them and I was just like, yeah, I'm never gonna use this. So
yeah, I know, which is why it's like the medium question.
Yeah, we're definitely getting into the harder questions. Okay. All right. Oh man, I feel like it's leaning towards like axe or staff, but I'm mainly leaning towards axe because like axe is the apothecary class is like status ailments, recover or gain immunity to status ailments. But is that a bait? I feel like it could also be.
You have 3 lifeline. Remember that.
Yeah. I feel like it could also be spear. All right, we're actually just like getting into territory of like stuff that you literally had to like go out of your way to make these items and like read them. And like they're not like the super practical stuff, which I think is good. That's definitely how we're gonna get the most difficulty out of these.
Well, I mean, like not really. Like anyone that watched my video know that I mentioned them slightly a bit, like for like 5 seconds on screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like using a lifeline here is not a great decision because...
So you're down 1 life already.
Well, no, the reason that I don't think using a lifeline here is because 50-50, considering that I feel like there's 3 potential possibilities here. And, okay, so how's the 50-50 determined? Do you have, like, the...
I'll use a random number generator, and, and depending on what I get, I'll eliminate the answer.
Oh, geez, okay. Yeah, so because of how many potential options, I think that there could be... I'm pretty sure it's not Bo. I can't wait for it to be Bo, but I'm pretty sure it's not Bo.
Even Chad is struggling.
Given the fact that I'm in a toss-up between the other 3, I don't want to go for 50-50. And just because of how niche these items are, I feel like asking chat or trying to call someone else is not a great idea either. So I think I'm just going to have to like go in on one answer here.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to go with my gut, and I'm going to go with the Bravely Axe.
Okay.
And I'm gonna... Oh my god, is it Axe or is it... Oh my god, it could be any of these 3, really. God, what do these items do? Oh.
He's just being so conservative, though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Axe. Apothecary, known for removing status ailments. We're gonna go with Bravely Axe. I'm gonna lock it in.
Okay, so Shizu locked into the Bravely Axe, and as bravely as it is, he falls down to 1 life.
No, not like this.
The correct answer to this was the Bravely Spear.
Okay, yeah, I was between all of them that weren't Bow. Wait, so what does Axe do then?
I have no idea. That's how horrible these weapons are. I just look at my video a bit because I put it on my video a bit. So I look at my screen. Okay, I just forgot the rest.
Okay, we'll have to look those up later then.
Yeah, someone look at my Bravely default video. I have it in there, so you can tell us what the axe do.
All right.
You are down to 1 life, but don't worry. Even if you ran out of life, the game's still going. You just don't technically win. So.
Yeah. I mean, like, we'll just like keep track of like how many questions I get, even if I lose all 3 lives. So just to see like how many I got correct.
Okay.
All right.
Bravely Axe was resisting paralysis and sleep. Someone in chat say.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, she's down to 1 life, and he has like a bunch of tough upcoming questions. So, chat, wish him good luck. Okay.
Man, these Bravely weapons really are garbage.
I should have put this in the hot session. Okay.
Well, it's all relative.
I spelled it wrong. Among the original 8, COTC Traveler, which one of them level 100 has the highest defense?
Oh, crud. Alright. So, I feel like most people would think it's Gilderoy, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's actually Teo, because Teo's physical defense is like actually like massive. I'm pretty sure it's not Fior. I'm pretty sure it's not. Gilderoy's was actually... What was Gilderoy's? I just did a video on Cardona, and I was like comparing her defense to Gilderoy. And I just remember that it was like between... Gilderoy's and Tressa's, but I don't remember the actual value. I want to say Gilderoy's was around 350. And Apothecary is a class that's actually like notable for its like really, really high physical defense. On top of the fact that axes give additional physical defense. Alright, I think considering that I'm like down to 1 life, I think it's time to like use some lifelines.
Oh, okay. But you have like 7 more questions to go. Good luck.
Yeah, but I mean like if I die, right?
You die. Well, you technically just lose, but the show's still going on.
Yeah. So I think for the sake of let's see. Okay, let me think which lifeline I want to use. Do I want to use 50-50? What are the chances that if I 50-50, then both Gilderoy and Teo are left up? So if you random number generate between 3, then I have a 33% chance that I get owned. I think we'll go with chat.
Oh,
I think we're gonna go with chat on this because like the thing is that like the further along we get, the less likely I think chat is gonna be able to help me.
No, chat know everything, okay? They have Google search at their disposal. They can just like search up the answer and just like give it to you. That's why I think chat is more valuable lifeline.
Oh, do you think so? I mean, like, I don't know, man. Is chat gonna do that?
They are gonna do that. Really, you know what, chat? I'll allow you, okay? You can use Google search to help out Shizu, okay?
All right, then I guess we're not going. All right, I guess we're not going with that one for this one. All right, hold on.
Some of you say you would not never, but I know some of you will though. Even you don't say it out loud.
Okay, wait, hold on. How many people do we have in chat right now?
Let me check the viewer. We have 101, 112 now.
101 people in chat. Man, I really don't want to go for the 50-50 on this one.
Because you like it might eliminate Gilderoy, it might not, right? Is what you say.
Yeah, it might. All right, I think probably 50-50 is about as good as it's gonna get here. Because like if I run into another question like the last one where I'm like a toss up between 3, then like 50-50 is not gonna help me. So I think I'm gonna go with the 50-50 here.
Okay, then let me pull up something. Let me pull up the random number generator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Shizu,
we got Gilderoy and Teo.
Shizu. Like, I'm not like seriously biased, okay? The number I roll is actually the last 2 answer, the very last 2 answers on the board. So, Gilderoy and Teo is your option left. Fury Scarecrow is not.
Awesome. All right. I'm gonna go with Teo. I'm gonna believe in the apothecary physical defense.
Okay.
And if it's Gilderoy, oops.
I'm not trying to bias you anything, okay? The RNG just bias against you, sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
RNG be like that.
Okay. So is the answer Teo? Let's hope it's Teo because she's the guy's gonna die here if it's not Teo. But congratulations,
Let's
Teo.
Go. Okay. All right. Yeah. I just remember. I just know like whenever because I've used Teo in both my videos for the Tiki Lane Cup and for the Blossom Cup, and then whenever I do those videos, I like go through like the characters and like their equipment and whatnot, and I always remember just Teo, like even in the Tiki Lane Cup video where I had him on magic defense equipment, like his physical defense was just like so high, and so I honestly probably should have just done that without using my 50-50, but you know what, it's fine just to be on the safe side.
50-50 was biased against you anyway.
Yeah, 50-50 doesn't like me. All right.
Okay. That was hold on. That was question number 7 or 8. Did anyone keep count in chat? I should have put a number on. I should have put a number on screen. Oh, doesn't matter.
Yeah, this is number 7.
Okay. I'm surprised, like, cause when I searched up for this question, cause I thought like people might think, cause Gilderoy is like the tank. Everyone knows Gilderoy is a tank, so they might thought that Gilderoy is the one with the highest defense. But Gilderoy has the highest HP, like which is why he's a tank.
Mm-hmm.
Kinda.
Yeah, Gilderoy's HP is like just a little bit above 3,500, if I remember correctly, but not his actual defense.
Okay. Next question. Which of these do not have an elemental debuff? And yes, this is a JP question because I know you play JP.
Mm-hmm.
Nicola,
okay,
Falco, Darion, or August?
Elemental defense debuff. Okay, so so the 2 I know for sure do are Nicola and Falco, because Nicola has elemental defense down on her light AoE, and Falco just has anti-guard. So it's between Therian and Auguste. And while I have Therian, I've pretty much never used him for any debuffing purposes. I just use him as like a big nuker. So I don't actually know off the top of my head. And then Auguste, I just don't have him, and I just haven't looked into his kit as much. But like I know Auguste has like a lot going on. So I'm kind of leaning towards Therian here. I know for sure Nicola and Falco have elemental defense. So it's between Therian and Auguste. And I think... Let me think, what does Auguste do? So Auguste... I guess he gains buffs every time... He gains buffs when your ally dies. He has the double cast... Or no, not double cast. He gains 3 BP back when he does... Does any of his skills have elemental defense? Therian. I think Therian has physical defense down, but I don't think he has elemental defense down. Actually, does he even have physical defense down? I'm trying to think of like videos that I've seen Therian in. The thing is that like every time I see Therian in a video, it's usually with A2, and A2 applies physical defense down.
Everyone's usually there for the 4-hit AoE, right? You crack AoE.
Yeah, it depends on the fight, obviously. You can either use him for the like double wide burst double cast, basically. Oh geez, what did that have on it? It had something on it. It's like hits all enemies twice, reduce shield points. What else did it have? It had something else. Did it have something else on it? Oh my god. This is tough.
As your host, I suggest you to conserve your lifeline for this one. Kind of.
You think so?
You're down to 1 life and there's 2 lifeline left.
Yeah.
And we're just halfway through.
I don't feel like it's Therian. I don't feel like Therian has it. Auguste has like so much in his kit though that it's hard to remember what like everything does. He has some like dark thing. Maybe the elemental debuff is on like some dark thing. This is what I get for not rolling for conquerors. Jesus. You know, it's really funny that you picked a question about thieves, because like thieves are like probably one of the classes that I like use the least.
Oh, what?
Like,
which class do you use the most then?
The classes I use the most are definitely scholars.
Okay.
Yeah, scholars and probably dancers are probably like the 2 classes that I use the most. But thieves I don't really use that much. Shoot. All right, you know what? Let's just go with my gut. I'm gonna go with Therian.
Oh, okay. So Shizu picked Therian, and lucky for you this time, it's actually Therian.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
We're getting
It would be
there.
like more JP question. There is some more JP question exclusively for you though, because I know you're more of a JP player than an EM player. Therian, Therian like does like type to have like debilitate, right? The one that or anti-god, the one that Viola has, but he doesn't. He has one that debuff attack and defense, but
physical attack and defense, right? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
the funny thing is that like, even though I like am a JP player, just because of how little I roll, I probably don't have like any characters that were, apart from like the ones they specifically rolled for, so characters like Arone and like Richard and Leon. Outside of like those 3, I don't think I have any units that were released in the last like several months, like probably like 8 or 9 months. I don't think I have like a single one.
You have Therian though, because I saw your I saw your post where you have all OG8 level 100.
Yeah, I think like the most recent character outside of the ones that I specifically rolled for is probably Alphen, which was released around.
So sorry about that. Why is she still disconnecting though? Oh well. Shizu, are you there?
Sometimes my Discord does that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Alphen was released around the time the closed beta start. I remember in my closed beta like intro video, I was talking about how all 8 of the OGs were in the game, and that Alphen was the most recent one, and he came out like a few weeks prior. But apart from that, I have like almost none of the new characters released since like probably like March.
Okay. Now, since you're back now and since your difficult difficulty is solved, let's move on to the next question, and after that, we shall take question break, which means we shall break from the quiz a bit and then chat and add more question. Next question. Good luck.
Oh, you say that like it's gonna be like a super hard question.
Which of these units do not have to move double wide burst?
Does not have double wide burst.
I assume you know what double wide burst do, right?
Yeah. Or like a variation of it, because they're not all necessarily called the same thing, right? I believe.
Yep, which is why the question is at which of these units do not have to move called double wide burst?
Okay. I want to say it's A2. I'm pretty sure A2 just like doesn't have any of like the typical thief skills, because her specialty is like berserk mode, big nuke, and it's a lot of single target. And I feel like at some point I thought to myself that A2 didn't have any... I know she doesn't have any elemental skills. I feel like at some point I thought to myself that she also didn't have any AoE. But I might be trolling myself. I know Lito for sure has it. And I'm pretty sure Falco also has it. I'm pretty sure he has double wide burst, and the difference in Falco's kit compared to other units like Heathcote and Adele is that his like triple burst variation is 3-hit ice instead of 3-hit dagger. Sarissa is a unit that I have not looked into too much. I know for sure she has skills like the debuff and then swap back and things like that, but I don't know if she has double wide burst. As far as like videos I've seen her in, they were pretty much all using those skills like the debuff and then swap back, and they weren't even against like multiple enemies. So I don't know if she has double wide burst. But my gut is telling me it's A2. I feel like A2 is just a unit that is just like a lot of single target DPS and just go in and just kill one dude. I think of some other things I might have seen A2 in. Could have seen A2 in a lot of things. A2 is usable in so much content just because she has 3 different weapon types. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with A2 for this one. Let's lock it in. Final answer, A2.
Okay. He's gonna say it's okay, but you got it wrong.
It's Sarissa, isn't it?
Nope, it's not Sarissa, but I'm giving you a chance though since you're down to 1 life, but you can use one of the lifelines to sacrifice it for you instead of losing your last health. So
wait, what?
Unless you want to lose right now, you have to sacrifice one of your lifeline left.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like, I feel like chat is just like too easy. Chat knows already. So.
I wouldn't say so. Chat doesn't know about this at all. You can call though. You can technically just call me because we're technically calling right now.
I guess we gotta go for the call then.
Yay!
Okay, I don't know who I'm calling though. So
you're calling me. You're technically calling me right now.
Oh, am I just calling you?
So let me tell you something.
How are we doing this?
Let me tell you something. Let me give you a few hints then. Surprisingly, one of these units is one of the... Well, how am I giving this without giving away too much? But they all have a move that is considered 2-hit AoE shield crack. One of them is named slightly different though. But A2 is not one of them. A2 is double wide burst. So when I thought earlier when you said,
because I said like they have like a name, a move named something similar to double wide burst. I thought that counted.
No, A2 do have double wide burst. Like her move is called double wide burst.
Oh, you specifically wanted the move called double wide burst, because I was under the assumption that you meant like any attack that has like that effect.
Nope. No, any move that has the name double wide burst. It doesn't matter if they're named slightly differently. Because I was surprised when I found out this one too. But I might as well just give it to you now since you sacrificed one life already. Out of all these characters, only one character name of double Y burst is not even in katakana, because double Y burst in English is usually written as katakana, and the character usually read it out loud.
The character that has double wide burst, but it's under a different name is Litu.
Yep.
Yeah. So I was under the assumption that you meant like they just don't have a 2-hit shield crack AoE, and so that's why I left Litu in, because she does have 2-hit shield crack AoE. I didn't. Yeah, that was kind of.
But A2 do have that too.
Yeah. Yeah, but you want like the exact name, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So then the answer is Litu.
But do you know the fact that Lito move doesn't call double Y burst though?
Yeah, I knew that for sure.
Ah, dang it, Shizu, sorry. The question lost you a lifeline, so I apologize about that.
All right, it's all good.
Okay.
We're still here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, before we move on to more disappointment, you guys have any questions to put in chat? I'll go first. Did you pull for Barcelo?
I did not.
Ah!
I did not pull for Barcelo and Sonya Banner. We keep saving. Always saving.
Until Erica?
Yeah.
So who do you pick for your free unit though? Free OG8?
I picked A3 Ophelia because when I originally rolled for Ophelia, the plan was to try to just get as many awakenings as possible in one spark, and then I ended up only pulling her twice, and then I sparked her, and then I pulled like 4 Olberics, so I have like 80 Olberic.
Okay, that's unlucky for you to pull like 4 Olberic though.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I can't be too disappointed. Like, the fact that I pulled 2 Ophelias is better than pulling no Ophelias, so we're good.
Okay, question for Shizu. Considering 3EN is about 3 months ahead of release from Japan, when do you think they will add depth blow? And before you answer that, let me say this, okay? JP did not get special or depth blow or final finishing move or something until the first anniversary, okay? But on EN, we are releasing on an accelerated pace right now, so we might get this earlier than expected. Shizu, your turn.
I would kind of need to see the next roadmap, I think, because we don't necessarily know how the arena schedule is going to be in EN compared to JP. Because like for JP, like the first 3 arenas, they just came out 1 month after another. But then there were some gaps later on down the line. Like I think there was actually like a 3 or 4 month gap between the 6th and 7th arenas. And the 7th arena came out around the time of anniversary. So let me think. I think Uni came out July, August, September. Yeah, so it was like 3 months between Uni and Yanlong. And Yanlong was around the time Awakening came out.
Yeah, I saw that bit like a while ago. I was like, wow, Ian got it easier. You guys got Awakening on release. JP had to wait 1 year for Awakening Stone to be in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I feel like specials would probably be, if anything, maybe released around like month 9 or 10. That's just like a guess. I could definitely see them doing it earlier or later than that, though. Okay.
Now these questions are kind of the one we repeated already. Oh, this one is specifically for you. Shizu, do you go to local and regional for Y squads or do everything online?
Oh, sorry. Could you repeat the question? Sorry.
Do you go to locals or regional for Y squads or do you do everything online?
I do locals. I do locals pretty much every weekend if I can. As far as regionals, I'm much more of a JP player than an EN player. So like I don't actually have any EN deck. I have done regionals in the past. So like I did Team Springfest earlier this year. I had to like borrow a deck, obviously, because I don't have any of my own. On the JP side, I try to do WGP every year. I've qualified for nationals twice. Twice?
Wait, you went to national in JP?
So the nationals is so it's JP format. So like White Schwartz has English cards and Japanese cards, and there is a scene outside of JP to accommodate for people playing the Japanese cards. So the nationals in North America is in Rochester, New York. So I've gone to I've gone to Rochester, New York for nationals once. I did that in 2017, and then I have how many times? I think I qualified for nationals 3 times. So there's a 2017 where I qualified, and then I went to New York, and then 2020 was when they did WGP online instead. I qualified for nationals that year, but nationals was online instead of in New York because of COVID. And then I qualified for nationals again last year, so it's three times qualified for nationals. And then as far as the EN scene goes, so I have done the team series for Springfest, but I don't typically do the solo play for BCS, which is in the fall. So it's like right now, basically. I typically don't do that, mostly because around like 2018, 2019, the regionals was at Kara Expo, which is like a Bushiroad convention that was held in Southern California. And I went to that more for the like con experience, to like chill with friends and go to the concert and get autographs from voice actresses and things like that. So I didn't participate in the actual like regional event that was being held there. And then apart from that, because I am one of the official commentators for English Weichwars.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. So for like the online tournaments that were held, there were 3 online tournaments that were held throughout COVID, like major tournaments, like big tournaments. So there was Bushiroad Rumble Online 2021, Bushiroad Rumble Online 2022, which was just in August a couple months ago, and then Bushiroad Springfest Online 2021. Yeah, that was last year. So I've done those 3 tournaments, and hoping to commentate more in the future. But that does mean that as far as like those English scene tournaments, that I am not competing in any of those tournaments because I'm commentating for those tournaments.
Oh gosh, I never knew you were like. I saw you spend $2,000 already, but like I never knew you were that deep into Weiss class.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty well into the community.
That's even deeper than Octopath. This one. God. I have one question for you. I'm curious about though. From what I've seen, since you like Ichika and Shizuka, or I just seen your Twitter in general, do you like favorite type of waifu involve having long, dark blue hair? Oh yeah, and then like everybody knows that. It's like all my friends, like if you ask them like what is my type of like anime girl, it's like long, dark hair, like serious attitude, but like kind of like gets embarrassed easily, like kind of like that sort of character, like the responsible type. Well, silver hair is also good too. You would think that like when this has been pointed out actually, when you look at like all of my favorite characters in Octopath COTC, it just happens to be like this, but they're like all blondes, like Ophelia, Erica,
Tiki Len, TT, like they're like all blondes, and so people have been like, oh, like he obviously likes blondes, but like no, it's just because like there's no better like dark-haired girls in COTC. Chat, remember this, okay? Now you guys know what Shizu waifu type look like, so I feel like that should be valuable info for you guys. Yep.
Okay.
Valuable info, yep.
Okay. Well, that's enough of a question break for now. We ask more later. So this was question number 9 if I count correctly, I think. Let's move on to the next question then. For you to get Tickle an exclusive accessory, how many times must you fight her total? Okay, is this including the first fight that's not in the book? That's not in memoirs? That's supposed to no, this includes the first fight in the book. I mean, like the first fight, like in the actual arena that's not in the memoirs. Does this include that? It does. Okay, so if it includes that, then it's 14 times. So you have to beat her the first time in the actual arena, and then once you unlock memoirs, then you can start racking up the
the fragments, and you need to beat her 13 times to get fragments in order to get her exclusive accessory. So 1 plus 13, so the answer is 14.
Oh, you remember that.
14.
This question was tricking on you on whether you know if when you beat Ticklin the first time, did they grant you like the 8 fragment or not? And the answer is no. When you beat Ticklin for the first time, they just give you Ticklin. Which is correct, because you need 14 times total. And you got it correct.
Alright, nice.
That was 10 questions so far. And you're down to 1 life left and 1 lifeline. And we're down to the last 5 questions.
Let's see if chat knows. Obviously, I can't read chat, but how many times do you have to fight Tiki-Len after getting her exclusive accessory in order to get her to level 100?
Oh, okay.
Assuming that you do her traveler stories, because the traveler stories give you 60 guide stones.
You're just giving them a mad question in disguise.
Yeah, let's just see if chat knows. How many times do you have to fight a champion after getting their exclusive accessory and their traveler stories in order to get them to level 100? Assuming you didn't take them to like hunts or anything else.
That's an evil. That's not like a school question. Like that's not like something like a school would ask you. Something.
I mean, this is something that I know off the top of my head because I just had to like know this for videos, right?
Oh, okay.
Right, what is chat saying?
Chat is saying 81.
81 is correct.
Oh,
81
okay.
is indeed correct. Yeah, a lot of people are saying 82. But because you can, or not 82, 84. A lot of people were saying 84 when the champions first came out, but because you can get 60 through the through doing the traveler stories, it's actually 81.
Ah, okay. Well, at least chat got it right. Congratulations to all of you. Now,
let's go chat.
We'll move on to the final 5 hard question. I sincerely wish you good luck, and I will say this, okay, chat? I am completely okay with you using a Google search or something, because I cannot moderate all of you. I don't know what you do behind the screen. So you can go ahead and do it, and how about Shizu, okay? He's down to 1 life anyway, so you might as well do it, okay? I won't mind. I did not mind. Okay?
How hard could this question possibly be? It's only question number 10, right? I think.
One of the questions, you have to pay attention to what the characters say in the voice line.
Oh god. Alright. I'm dead.
Okay. Next question though. Which of the god ring did Octoquiz possess before you defeated him?
Octoquiz. Okay. Alright, I need to think about this. So I need to remember now for this question. I need to remember the names of the special, the divine skills from the original Octopath, because I know Octoquiz ring is like I think it's the thief ring. So I need to think. All right, hold on. So it's not Alaphan. Alaphan was Alaphan's enlightenment, and that's scholar. So it's not that. Doter was Doter's charity. That skill's busted in OG, and that was apothecary. So it's between Dryfendi and Aber, and I think Aber sounds correct. I'm pretty sure Dryfendi was the hunter. So if Dryfendi's the hunter, Aber, I'm pretty sure it's Aber, because I think that was the name of the skill where when you're a thief, you use the divine skill and then you deal damage based on your speed. So if that's the thief one, then I think it's B. Aber, and I'm gonna lock it in.
Oh, okay. It's nice that you seem to be more confident in this one, though, because you got it correct.
Let's go! Alright.
Now, I do want to notice something, but it seems that all the Conqueror unit, the type of unit, the type of job they have, are corresponding to the ring they have. So, following by this logic, I expect Hardest, if he ever to be released, to be a scholar, but he doesn't look like a scholar at all, though. Like, Hardest, like, he will look at this big giant sword, right? But the ring he possesses is Elephant, so technically by the way they put the job so far, Hardest should have been a scholar, but he does not look like a scholar at all.
I think, if I remember correctly, they call him, like, the Scholar King.
Yeah, they did call him the Scholar King.
Okay, so
and
that would make sense then.
Tadlock got Siltage, the dancer, the god dancer, and she ended up as a dancer too. So expecting artist to be a scholar.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like, they could do something where, like, with Auguste, where he's a thief that has non-thief weapon skills. They could probably do a similar. They could probably do a similar thing if they released Pardus as a playable character, where they could make him a scholar, but they could give him sword attacks.
Yes, I could probably see that. Wait, by that logic, Shizu being the bearer of flame is canon because he's Sei, Ophelia, and Alane.
All right, so
we had that Elfric thing, yeah.
Yeah, so that was the end of the like medium questions, right? So now we get to the hard ones.
No, that was the medium question. That was question 11.
Oh, that was getting into. Okay, we're
this
already
was the
getting
first
into
question, the hard question.
Okay.
Okay. Next question. Which of these units do not have a skill where you have to rely on chance for it to work?
We have to rely on chance.
Do not have it.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, they don't have, like, an RNG element, basically.
Yep, skill like Odette and Hane are considered to be RNG. Like the passive.
Okay. But that's like just for it to work, right? So like I know Largo.
It's just like any RNG skill in general. Like Odette, like you have 10% chance for it to work, right? That counts. So
okay, sure. Okay. Alright, so Joshua definitely does have a skill that relies on RNG. That's literally his entire thing. Like something that I've told people in the past is that with characters like Hanet and Odette, they have this RNG element that you would prefer not to have on because it potentially messes you up. But Joshua is a character where his entire existence is based around hitting RNG, so you like have to take it. So Joshua definitely has RNG. All right, let's see. Harley. Okay, Harley is like not a great character. So I'm like trying to think like I like haven't really paid attention to his kit very much. I know he has team-wide defense and magic defense up buffs. He has like 2-hit wind AoE with like attack down or something like that. But I'm trying to think what else he has. I'm gonna leave him there. Largo. Oh my god. You picked like two units that like no one uses. Okay, let's see. Largo. What does Largo have? Largo has like taunt. Largo has like 2. What are Largo's passes? Largo's passes are like 30% damage up against weaknesses, I think, and then 30% something. I just remember they were 2 like pretty lame passives. They're pretty garbage passives. How garbage were they? Was one of them RNG though? I don't think one of them was RNG. I think like the most RNG. So like random target doesn't count, right?
Random target. Okay, random target do not count. Any skill that say like a chance for it to work, basically.
Okay, sure. All right. So Largo has ball of lightning, and then like fire AoE and some taunt. Holy man, Largo's bad. Largo's so bad. God, and then 2B. What does 2B have? 2B has like multiple weapon types. This is what happens when you don't roll, by the way. If you just like don't roll, the characters that you don't have, just like see ya. Like information about those characters, just like not there.
I mean, she said you make the character index, right?
Huh? Yeah. But like the thing is that like you write stuff down, and then like it's not like I don't come back to my own index later. Like I definitely come back to it when I want to like look for specific things.
But you forget.
Yeah, you definitely. I mean, like, it's definitely not something that you just like remember like the entire thing.
Like, don't worry, it's fine. I mean, I did that for the Beyblade weapon too.
What does Largo have in his kit that could potentially be RNG? Because only one of them doesn't have RNG. Right? Only one of them doesn't have RNG.
Yep.
What does Harley have, and what does Largo have that's RNG? Because like I can't even think of like 2B right now. 2B is okay. I'm not gonna think too hard about it.
This is this 4-question left. You're down to 1 life, and you still have the chat lifeline.
Yeah. Okay. I think one of Largo's passives. I feel like one of Largo's passives was like passives count, right? Because like the question says skill.
Count. Yeah, which is why like
passives
100. Yeah, my bad. I should have put that properly. Yeah. But 100 and Odette does count too, because they have a passive where, like, Odette, you would like it for a lot of the skill, like, activate all the time, because, like, it just do a lot of the damage.
Right. Okay. I think Largo, because I remember Largo had 2 really crappy passes, and I think one of them was like a % chance to like remove status ailments at the end of turn. I think. I think Largo's passives are like exactly Heathcote's passives. I think. I vaguely remember somebody saying that his passes were exactly Heathcote. So I think if that counts, then I'm gonna leave Largo in there. And then what are Harley's passives? Harley has a passive where you can gain BP. I'm pretty sure. What is Harley's other passive? What is Harley's other passive? I'm pretty sure one of them is like gaining BP for the first like 2 turns or something. And then his other passive. Is his other passive also chance to remove status ailments?
Can I answer that? Can I answer that right away?
Yeah. No, yeah, I'm just like talking to myself. I'm just like trying to like get the juices flowing. All right, let's think 2B. I don't know 2B's passives. All right, I think I'm gonna go with, let's see, 2B relying on chance. Does 2B have anything that relies on chance? She can explode. She has sword nukes. She has axe nukes, I think.
Someone in chat said there's 4 more questions after this. Nope, this is question number 12. So after this, there's 3 more questions.
All right, I think. What was 2B's passes? Holy moly! I think I'm between Harley and 2B. I'm between Harley and 2B because I'm pretty sure Largo has a passive that removes debuffs or removes ailments at the end of turn, or has a chance to. God, what is Harley's other passive? Harley's... What was it? I don't remember it being that bad. Alright, so if it's not... If I remember like Harley's passives not being that bad, then I feel like it might be Harley. Does Harley have a chance to do something? Small chance to inflict debuff, or like medium chance to inflict debuff, maybe? I think he might, actually. I think he might have like a skill that has like small or medium chance to like inflict the debuff. All right, I'm gonna go with 2B. I think 2B is just hit them.
Okay. So I'll go easy on you, okay? Because you got it wrong. You can sacrifice your chat lifeline for this.
Alright, I guess we have to. We're going into chat. To.
Oh, chat, just in case, just tell him. What do you think? Oh my bad, I just turned out the wrong chat. Oh, chat, what do you think the answer is?
Should I just open the stream or something?
Yeah, you can see it, but everyone's just typing a sudden clown name right now.
Oh, they're typing a clown name? Alright, it's Harley. It's definitely Harley. Okay, alright.
Yep, it's Harley.
I'm definitely mean myself. Okay.
Okay. Yep, the answer is Harley. Ruby and Joshua and Lago definitely do have a skill. Like, they all have a type of RNG skill. I put Holly in here because I thought, like, since he is a clown that really no one uses, like, it's kind of fitting, like, the theme of him, like, getting an RNG skill. And it's also fitting because no one know what he does, so it might be, like, become, like, a harder thing to know.
Yeah, Harley was definitely the one that, like, I had to really think about what Harley did, because I'm not crazy, right? One of his passives is like he gets BP, I think. What is his other passive? I just need to look this up real quick. I have to know. What does this guy do? Gain an extra BP at the end of one of the first 2 turns. When hit by an attack, restore SP. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I remembered it was a passive that, like, wasn't bad. So... Wait, so then... Okay.
You wonder what 2B and Lago have, right?
I'm assuming Largo was, like, Oh, does Largo have, like, a small chance to, like, inflict a debuff or something?
Well, I don't remember. I do know that Lago do have a percentage passive, though, for it to work.
Okay, so I was right. Largo does have Heathcote's passives. Exactly. So that's RNG. And then also medium chance to inflict debuffs with RNG. Okay. What the heck does 2B have? 2B is... Oh, right, she has a dodge passive. Okay. I totally forgot she has a dodge passive.
Does A2 overshadow anyone in the collab?
Yeah, kind of.
Mm.
The funny thing is that, like, I remember more. Okay, well, this is because I have 9S, because everyone got 9S, but I know what he does more than I know what 2B does, because I just don't have 2B.
Do you have A2?
I do not. I didn't roll on Near Banner. So I like they give you they gave us a free 10 roll that was guaranteed to have 9S in it, but that was it, and then that was all I rolled.
Okay. So we are down to the final 3 question, which is meaning that let's take another question break, because she's literally down to this last life with no lifeline left. The lose here, you technically lose, but the question's still going though. Okay, so ask me more question. You have questions for any of us. But I do want to say this though. Like, you guys have times, right? You guys should watch Shizu video over me, because comparing like me to him, okay? I'm like someone who how do I make a metaphor about this?
Like, you just make the videos for the people that want
no.
the information now, basically, right?
No, it's not. No. Oh, okay. It's like the Great Depression, okay? Like, let's say Shizu was there for the Great Depression, so he knows firsthand what happened there, and he can report way more detail, compared to me, who just like read a bunch of book about it and just report the detail about it. So Shizu info is like more accurate and it's more personal over someone like me.
I guess that's one way to put it.
I guess that's one way to put it.
Like, first-hand versus second-hand experience, basically.
But yeah, let me say this now. I was never, I was an Ian player first. I was a day 1 Ian player. And then when I become a content creator, I started playing JP so I can get more info for my video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, like, there's like a pretty good number of people that are starting out on EN, but then they decided to pick up JP later.
That is surprisingly quiet right now. No one's having any question for you.
No questions right now?
Well, I'll give it like for 30 seconds, and then I'll move. Oh, there we go, a question. Just curious, why in your video you only show half top of your model? Because if I show my entire model, it's gonna block the screen, okay? Like, half of my head is enough, okay? Any more than this is gonna cover like the bottom corner of the screen or something, and I don't like it.
Okay, here, I have a question. Did you make your VTuber model, or did somebody else make it?
Someone else made it for me. Her name is Kuratari Nana on Twitter. I asked her to, I asked her to commission the model for me. But
okay.
But like, I give her the idea of what to make my model look like, so Like, I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but does anyone notice that I have something special on my eye? Or it's just too, like, subtle to know it?
Oh, there's a music note there.
Yep. It's too subtle to everyone to know it, though. Let's see.
It's definitely there.
Let's see. Oh gosh, the chat is flowing so quick. I need to scroll slowly.
What did you say was the artist name?
The artist? Oh, Kuratari Nana.
Kuratari?
Kuratari, yeah. Kuratari Nana.
I'll probably have to have you link me that later.
Wait, why?
Because nothing's coming up.
Oh, is this the debut of VTuber Shizuka?
No. I'm just asking.
Okay.
I just want to see.
Someone in chat wants Shizu to ask a question to them.
Wants me to ask a question or answer a question?
Ask one question to them.
You want me to? They want me to ask a question? Okay. Let's see. What's a good question? What is a good question?
Well, someone asked me a question, so I'm answering that first.
Yeah, go for it.
Do I plan to make streams more often or content besides COTC? Nope. Well, on this channel, it's literally named COTC, okay? I have other channel. I have like another streaming channel where I stream my other gaming stuff. Like I play Splatoon there, and I plan to play Bayonetta 3 there too also. And the same go to Octopath Traveler 2, because I won't play Octopath Traveler 2 on this channel because I think the stream archive is too clustered to leave it up, because it's like 2-hour-ish video and like a bunch of them. So I will put them on the other channel. I might make like some highlight though, but I'm not gonna stream Octopath Traveler 2 on this channel. I will do it on my other channel, which is VTuber Shigo. This one is just specifically for Octopath stuff, or COTC mostly.
All right, let's ask chat. Out of the arenas that are not in the game yet, how hard do you guys think it gets? Just wondering, how hard do you guys think these arenas get? I'm gonna open up stream. I want to see what they're saying.
Oh yeah, arena. Have you seen the new arena unit, like Hemi?
Yeah, she's looking to be a scholar. I'm actually really excited because I've been wanting to get back into doing arenas. Yeah,
easier than someone say easier than Ticklen.
Impossible level 100. Easier than Tikilant? No. Which arena fight is the easiest? Probably Tikilant and Lee 2, or I would say the easiest. Varkin is definitely going to be the hardest of the 3 that are available so far, though. Okay. All right. Should we get into the last few?
Well, let's answer one last question then. Question for both of you. For lazy players such as myself, what is the best time to start crafting weapon? Like now? Anytime you want to
honestly, like
Go ahead.
Like pretty much. Like just as you need the weapons, like you might as well just like build them. Obviously, when newer weapon sets come out, so like we don't know if Twilight 4 is going to be coming out immediately when the next chapter comes out, but if it does, then there's obviously like it feels like there's less incentive to craft the current weapon set when the new one is gonna be coming out soon-ish.
I think you guys can skip Twilight, though. Like, I think you guys can
that was
skip
kind of why I was
Twilight.
surprised that they did Sacred 4 immediately instead of doing the same way they did in JP.
I like to change it up, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys don't have to craft Twilight 4 unless you guys care for HP, because I value SP over HP, so start crafting stuff again when the next weapon came out, which is the Adamant or Atlas. I think it was Adamant, right? At the Twilight.
Well, the Twilight should still have better weapon stats. So
yeah, but like it's kind of a hassle.
Just looking for damage.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hassle to refarm it again, though. So unless like the objectively better one for physical attacker, which is Adamant, I think, coming out, then you're fine with using Sacred for the next 2 months, probably. Okay, and with that, we shall move on to our last 3 questions.
Right, let's go ahead and close chat. 3 left to go.
And also, I just realized now, but yes, the music is double playing. It's double playing through the OBS source itself, and it's double playing through the desktop audio along with Shizu's source. Let me try to fix that. Okay, this should be a... Okay, so Shizu, can you speak?
Hello?
Okay, good. So this should be... the music should be just one... It's not repeating now, so it should just be 1 now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Last 3 questions. Good luck, Shizu.
Alright, how hard could these possibly be? Oh no.
Which of these is not one of the weaknesses of the Koi culture Cait?
Specifically, the Koi cultured Cait. So
Specifically, the Koi culture Cait.
Yeah, there's like no way I'm gonna know this. Okay, hold up. I mean, like, how could I possibly know this? I basically have to guess. What do I even have to go off of? There's no like pattern between the weaknesses either. I just know that the Jewel Cait isn't weak to dagger, or isn't weak to spear, because everyone is like, oh yeah, you can't use Tressa to cheese it. That spear's not even on here.
I feel like you guys are missing something, but we are talking about the Koi culture Cait, not the chubby Cait, just to make sure.
Yeah, this is not the Jewel Cait. This is the what is it? Hold on. 300k, 100k. This is the 50k Cait. Not 300k. Holy, what is this thing? I don't pay attention to Cait weaknesses, especially not for ones that I haven't killed in like over a year. I wonder what chat's saying.
That is actually in a disarray right now.
Oh, I bet. Oh god.
And don't worry, even if chat do get the answer correct, you ran out of lifeline anyway.
Yeah. Alright. Which one could this possibly be?
Go ahead and give your answer. Shizu cannot see it anyway.
Yeah, I closed chat. So like I can't see what chat is saying anymore. This is actually just a shot in the dark. Like I actually have no idea. I mean, like, good thing I didn't save my lifelines for this one then, I guess, because if chat doesn't know, then chat doesn't know. Let's go with, which one do I want to guess? Do I want to roll a die? Expo staff fan. Trying to think of what the Jewel Cait is weak to, and then maybe the opposite of that is like what the Koi cultured Cait is weak to. So let me think. It's definitely weak to dagger. I'm pretty sure it's weak to sword. I think it's weak to axe. I mean, we're just guessing. I'm gonna go with let's go with staff, and we'll lock it in.
Okay, and the answer is Shizu lost his last life.
Figured.
Well, so it's not stab, it's axe.
Okay, this is like stuff that like actually like 0.01% of the player base would actually know off the top of their head. So understandable that it's this deep in, right?
Well, technically not, because any EM player who just like go do the ad Cait normally, the cold culture Cait is one of the options beside the chubby Cait. So you should probably seen it like plenty of times already to remember. But Shizu is a JP player, so it's special for him. It's different.
Yeah, what are ad Caits actually?
Wait, you actually don't know what ad Caits are?
No. I mean, like, that's like sarcasm. It's like what are ad Caits? Because we don't have ad Caits.
Well, Shizu, you technically lost, but don't worry, the quiz is still going.
Dead.
Yeah, technically dead. So it's not like you have any new title like the Octoquiz Champion or something. But we still continue for fun.
We gotta see what these last two questions are. We gotta see if I can die past death.
Okay, let's see if you get anything wrong past this. Next question, good luck. It should be an easier one if you know your math correctly.
If I know my math correctly?
Yep. How many bronzestone shot must you exchange if you want 20 gold guidestone?
Oh god. Jesus. How many bronze shards?
Oh, come on, chat. You know your conversion rate. It should be easy.
When's the last time I even touched bronze shards? Oh, okay. Hold up. All right.
Someone in chat asked, what's the flashing light? It's just a PowerPoint Google slide being slow to transition between slide. Next time, if I do this, I'll pick like a transition or something.
If you want 20 gold guidestones. I mean, like I just don't know all the exchange rates.
Yeah, you just need to know the exchange rate for this one.
How many times? I think I could count the number of times that I have used shards to make stones on like one hand. Okay, so let me just, we're just gonna throw out numbers. So if it takes, let's say it takes 5 shards to make 1 guidestone. This might not be correct, but I'm just gonna guess. So like if it takes 1 shard, if it takes 5 shards to make a guidestone, and it's constant across all 3, which I don't know it is. I don't know if it is. And that's 5 times 5 times 5, so that's 125. And then if you need, let's see, so that to that, it's 5. And then you have to break it. So breaking bronze into silver. Wait, no, that doesn't even work. No, it doesn't. You don't do that. You make silver stones out of bronze, I think. Oh, jeez. What is even the process? Can you do that?
I'll give you one hint. In the exchange tab, there's actually an option to exchange from a bronze guide shot to a gold guidestone directly.
Oh, you can just go straight there, huh? Okay, all right. So let me think. So what are the options here? So 400. So if you want 20 gold guidestones, then it's either 400 bronze shards, 300 bronze shards, 200 bronze shards, or 100 bronze shards each. 100 doesn't sound correct. Does 400 sound correct? It's either 100 each, 200 each, 300 each, or 400 each. I think either 200 or 400 sounds right. Does 400 each sound right? 5. It's like 5 and then... It's like 5 and then 20 and then... 100? For 20 gold guidestones? Well, it's just 20 stones. Maybe 100 sounds right. Maybe like 5, 20, 100 or something like that. Right? Does that sound right?
I'll give you I'll give you one hint, okay? The Guidestone exchange from bronze shard to a gold Guidestone. I wish it was a bit more generous.
I mean, I imagine it's just like really high then, or I imagine it's like fairly high. There's no way it's 400 shards each, right? There's no way. That's like crazy high. 400. If I do 400, then like what? I'm like trying to see if like the math works out. Is it 400? There's no way. If I've just like ever done this in my life, then like I would probably know. Let's just go with. Okay, there's no way, right? All right, let's go with D 8000. I think 400 to 1. Is 400 to 1? Does that sound for shards to a stone? It's normally like 5, right? Do we want to go with D? There's no way, right? 4,000, 8,000. All right, you know what? Let's go with B. We're locking B, 4,000. So that's 200 shards for one Guidestone.
Okay.
And we'll lock it in. Can't wait for it to be D.
Shizu, if you have a life option, you will be down by -1 right now.
Awesome. Is it actually D?
It's C. The answer is C.
Oh, it's C. Okay, so it's 300 to 1.
Yep. It's C.
That's still quite a lot.
Although someone in chat say something interesting though, so let me see. They say that the rate of exchanging it to silver and break it down to silver shard and then exchange that to gold Guidestone is better than just exchange it directly. So let me check that.
Really? That's interesting. Definitely not something that I have ever done.
Okay. So from the exchange tab, one gold Guidestone costs 300 shard, but if we exchange it for, let's see, a silver Guidestone. So one silver Guidestone costs 60. And it breaks down to 5 shard. Okay, so 5 shard there. 5 shard.
How many? And how many silver shards to make one gold Guidestone?
20. Hold on. I need to take note of this. So 60. So it's like 60 shard to convert to. Okay, 60 shard convert to 5 silver shard.
Yeah,
and you need.
You said 20.
And
you said 20 silver shards.
Wait, no.
Makes one gold.
Wait, no. So 60. Okay, 60 bronze shard convert to 5 Guidestone silver shard, and you need 100 silverstone shard for one Guidestone. So 5 to 100, that would be 20. So 20. Hold on, you know what? I'm just doing this. I'm just exchanging in the game right now. Please wait a bit, I'm just doing this. So, I'm buying one silver Guidestone.
Oh, my game's open. Nice.
Yeah, I convert that to 5.
There's no way, right? Really? Guidestones. Okay, let me see this thing. Alright. So you can make one gold Guidestone with 300, or you can make one silver with 60. One silver breaks down into 5, and then for silvers it takes. You said it takes 20. It takes 100. Wait, there's no way.
It's more expensive.
Wait, that's way more expensive.
That's way more expensive. So if that's 20, then 60 times 20 would be 1,200. Oh,
wait, that's like 12. That's like 1,200
for one guy stone.
Wait, that's like 1,200.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, this is like 4 times as expensive. Wait, who said it was less?
Hold on, let me check the chat.
Yeah, it's actually 4 times as expensive.
Oh,
if you do it that way.
Gosh, that is actually worse.
Yeah, so if you wanted to make bronze shards into silver guide stones and then break that into silver shards and then make it into a gold guide stone, it costs 1,200 to 1 instead of what it normally costs, which is 300 to 1.
Okay, the one in chat say direct buying is worse than buying silver and converting it to gold guide stone. Well, whoever say that, you got it wrong.
Damn! Alright.
Wow, okay. They are not generous with it. And speaking about it, like, did JP get any way of improving the gold guide stone farming beside Hunt?
Not really, but... Well... Not that I've noticed. Because the thing is that, like... I have a lot of gold guide stones, and they're just kind of chilling here.
Oh.
Because I just kind of farm... I just farm my unit levels just, like, with hunts. And I have a lot of gold guide stones that are just chilling.
Okay. Now, since we are the last question, this is also the final last question break. As after this, and the final question, then I'm just gonna make some conclusion and then end the stream. No more question after that. So, any question you want to ask Shizu now, go ahead and ask. Any question you want to ask me, go ahead and ask also. Shizu, is there any gacha that you're not free to play in?
I have paid like maybe like 15-20 bucks in Bang Dream. I think so. Like I've paid a little bit in Bang Dream. Like occasionally I bought like the monthly pass. I haven't played Bang Dream as much recently, but like yeah, definitely free to play in Idolmaster Million Live. I'm free to play in Project Sekai. I'm free to play in Grand Blue Fantasy. Free to play in Princess Connect.
Oh, you play a lot of idol games.
I like music. This is just how it be.
Oh, do you have my question, do you have any favorite Project Sekai song?
Probably my favorite... What is my number one favorite song? I have like a few favorites. I don't think I can pinpoint it down to one. But some of my favorites are... or do you mean like originals or just like covers too?
Both of them work.
For like the original, like the commission songs, I think some of my favorites are Lower. Lower's really good.
Lower One Eye, I love that song too. It just came out today in the end.
Oh, did it? Nice.
It did just came out today in the end. I love that song.
Let's see, Lower's good.
Cinema?
Cinema's good. I like Cinema. Peaky Peaky's good.
That's the Shiho song.
Yeah. And then as far as covers, I really like Kagero Days. Kagero Days is really good. Remote Control is really good. Although I do think that there was a missed opportunity with Remote Control. I feel like they could have given that to Akito Ena, and it would have been really good.
They give it to oh yeah, because they're siblings, but they give it to Wonderland, right?
Yeah, it's Emu Nene.
For me, like my favorite song of commission, let's see, Lower, and it's a bot again. Gosh darn it, let me fix the bot. Okay, so Lower and Cinema, I like both of them a lot. I also like ID Smile.
ID Smile's really good too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so question to both of us. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food? So I have like two like signature like favorite things that I like to eat. So one of them is beef dip sandwich or like French dip sandwiches. Have you ever had that? It's like roast beef sandwich on like a roll, and then you like dip it in this like onion, like it's like kind of hard to describe. It's like meat juices, like onion soup kind of sort of thing. But, like those are really good. And then also I really like udon dishes. So like udon soup or like stir fry udon. So like stir fry udon is probably like one of my favorite things to make for myself.
Okay, so for me, I like sushi like a lot. Like you live in Cali, right? I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there should be a place called Kuda, like conveyor belt sushi. I really love that place because I love sushi a lot. And besides sushi, my favorite dessert is chocolate. Anything chocolate, I like it a lot. Okay, let's do 2 more questions. If I recall, she could say I was Vietnamese, and then they know Shizu is Asian, but what is your like country of origin, like technically Shizu? Like what's that Asian?
So like ethnicity wise, I'm half Japanese, but like Hawaiian Japanese.
Oh.
So like on my father's side, they're from Hawaii, and then on my mother's side, they're Thai. But like I don't ask me anything about like Thai anything. Like I'm like 3rd generation on like both sides. So
okay.
I was just like born here, and that's why like my main language is English, and
you have such a good language accent.
Yeah, because I've just grown up in America, and I was born here, and so.
So Shizu is 25% Japanese. Then he has Japanese blood in him. No wonder he's a JP.
Well, I mean, like that's not the reason. Like, but yeah, I'm definitely part Japanese.
Okay. Question for me: who did your VTuber model? It's Kuratari Nana. I link her on my VTuber channel, not on this channel, but I did link her on my other streaming channel though. Kuratari Nana. I think she did a really good job with it. And then
just 1 sec, I have a text real quick.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna take this real quick. You can go ahead and answer like questions or.
Oh, I said so. Well, what do you think of the sparking change to JP anniversary banner? We're referring to how Bachelor and Sonya not able to spark the other memory unit, I think. I'm not sure about it because in exchange for that, you guys have a pay step up where Bachelor with Sonya is guaranteed though. But most of it is pay, so I guess it's not good for you guys, so. Is it worth spending rubies on the latest Adana? Nah, Cyrus is coming.
Okay, sorry, I just had to take that real quick.
Okay, one last question for Shizu, and then we move on to the final question, okay? Oh, can I talk a bit about myself too?
Sure.
Okay, so since Shizu...
Actually, while you do that, I actually need to get more water, so real quick. I'm gonna grab more water. So I'll just be right back.
Okay. Well, I just tell you guys then. Shizu can watch the archive later. So, beside doing this whole thing, I am doing a few things on my other channel. But for me, what I want to do in life in general, there's a reason why I have a music mark on my right eye, or left eye, or whatever. It's because I want to be someone who can sing and make their own music in the future. I want to become an artist who can cover song and who can sing song properly in the future. But the only problem right now is that I'm someone who has no talent in singing, and my singing sucks, and yet I still want to be a singer anyway. So I'm still trying to work that properly. It's also the same reason why I have my motto, having a right eye, like is a music note. It's a reminder to myself to never forget why I became a VTuber in the first place. The reason why I became a VTuber in the first place is so that one day I want to cover song and sing them and make my own music.
Nice.
Well, since there's no question, I guess I'll just pick up this random question then. Have either of you tried Sukamen?
Oh, Sukumen's god tier. Sukumen is so good.
I have no idea what Sukamen is, though. I need to search a picture of that.
Okay, so basically tsukemen it's like a variation on ramen. So instead of like the noodles being in the soup, what they do is they give you chilled noodles that are like on the side, and then instead of a soup, they have like this very savory like gravy, and then you take the chilled noodles and then you dip them in the gravy, and then you eat it that way. Like you dip them and then you just like pull it out and then you just like eat the noodles with like the gravy on it. It's really refreshing. It's a lot better for like hot weather than like normal ramen is, because normal ramen, obviously like hot weather, hot soup kind of doesn't really mix well, but it's like a really good variation that's good on like hot days.
Okay. And for me, I never tried before, so I really hope that one day I can try it, because Shizu say it sounds really good, so I want to try that one day.
Yeah, I definitely like tsukemen.
Well, now we're on to the very final last question. After this question, it shall be the end of the stream. So Shizu, it's good luck. This question is pertaining to you pay attention to what the characters say, so good luck.
Okay.
Most of the time when a character uses an elemental skill, the voice lines always mention the element of the respective skill. Like in Odette voice line, she mentioned like Kaze-yo or something. Like you can hear like the word Kaze, right? Which of these characters do not mention the skill element in the voice line?
Oh god. Okay.
I'll give you the element just in case. But it's Hi, Kori, Kaminari, Kaze, Hikari, and Yami.
Yeah. Okay, let me think. I need to think about like what skills they have first of all. Yeah, this is not something that I would think about even like remotely. All right, so let me think. Gilderoy, what does Gilderoy even have? He has like chain lightning. Oh, I got okay. Chain lightning. He literally just says lightning. So
yeah, so that counts. So Gilderoy, that count in English or like Japanese, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Man, I don't even use Millard. I've used Millard in so long. What is Millard? He has 2 light skills.
Milan is not even the worst unit in JP.
Let's see. So I mean, this is another one where I would basically just have to guess. Except I know it's not Gilderoy. 100% it's not Gilderoy. Let's see. It's Teo's skill. Trying to think if he says Kaminari in any of his skills. I'm pretty sure Laura does.
Someone in chat know the answer already.
Someone already knows the answer?
Yep.
Let's see. I'm gonna be real. I feel like Millard is like more likely to say Hikari on like a healing spell than like a light skill, but
no, this was referred to like the dealing damage from
the actual offensive skills, right? Yeah.
So if Millard say what Hikari in his healing line, it doesn't count because it's not like it's not like a light element healing or something.
Right. Okay. What the heck? I mean, like I'm between like Miller and Teo because I'm pretty sure Laura says Kaminari in at least one of her skills. I want to say it's Teo. I need to think for a sec. All right, I need to internalize like his voice. All right.
So you're down to either Millard or Teo, right?
I'm personally down to between those two. You know, I'm like trying to internalize Teo's voice, and then all I hear is double harvesto.
It was a good impression of it. Double harvesto.
Is it? I think maybe Teo does say it. Is it Millard? I think it might be Millard. All right, I'm gonna lock in for the last one. I'm already dead. I have nothing to lose. Let's go with Millard. I'm gonna lock in Millard. Final answer.
You're down to -2 life.
Dang it! Is it Teo?
It's Teo. I checked out both his Teo skill, both the Teo lightning skill. He never had the word like he tried to say like something quirky instead, but he never say anything about like the kanji of lightning. Milad has a skill where he read out Seiga no Hikari. Like Seiga is the sacred flame. That's what they call in Japanese. Seiga no Hikari, like in like Seiga, like sacred flame light. So he didn't mention it. Which is why Teo is the answer, because in his lightning skill, he never like read out his name. And with that, Shizu is at -2 life, and that's the end of the quiz. So counting how much you got, since you got 5 wrong by elimination process, you got 10 right. You got 2/3 right.
Yep.
Nice job, though. I probably should have picked like easier question, but I guess like these are like more harder, so it's more interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna set the bar for if you ever do this with any other people in the future. They have a pretty good idea of like what they're walking into, which is it's definitely not easy. This is not some stuff that you can just like study for in advance. There's a lot of stuff that I did not expect to be on here.
Yeah, I'll be honest here. If you don't know everything here, then I assume it's very hard for anyone else too. Because you're like the pillar of the COTC community, and you're a JP player too, so you know like a lot of stuff. But most of the info, like most of the content creator probably do not know. Like I feel like let's see. I think
the thing is that like
Advancer might know, but I'm not sure about that.
Like the thing is that like you remember all the practical stuff, right?
Yep.
So like all the information that I present like in my videos is all stuff that like information that players would use in like a practical sense. And then there's things like this where it's like which one of these units does not say X in their voice line? It's just like
this was the final question, so I try to make it hard on purpose. But it should be easy because I thought you're a JP player, so you might know. It's like anyone who played Ian, right? Remember the voice line. Like who doesn't remember Cyrus' unparalleled focus here?
Right, yeah.
So yeah, these things like become iconic, so use the character, you should know it. But I guess if you don't know Japanese, it might be harder for you to remember. Unlike something like Oberek, like, my blade is unbending.
Yeah, it's I mean, like, another thing is that, like, it also depends on, like, what characters you pick and what skills they use, because if it's, like, an iconic enough skill that, like, some people, even if they, like, don't necessarily speak Japanese, they would be able to, like, tell that, well, I guess, like, nah, they would have to be able to speak Japanese, otherwise they couldn't identify the words. But like, I don't know, just it's the sort of thing where like even if you are a Japanese speaker or you can understand a bit of Japanese, that like if it's not a skill that you're not using often, then it's not something that
She's a crash at the very last moment. Is you okay?
Love Discord. Yeah, that just happens sometimes. But yeah, if it's like not skills that you use very often, then you're not likely to internalize it. So
I just think that it's easy to remember if it's in your language. Like, why the heck do you guys remember Dual Harvest and Chain Lightning if it's not like any other skill? Because you guys know them in English and you know what it is. So compared to something like they say in Japanese, it's easier to remember, I guess. Well then, that is the end of the stream. I would say this though, I am planning on doing this more in the future, but I think that the next time I'm doing this is probably with you guys in the chat in general. I'm gonna hold like a competition between all of you, and it will be very, very fun. I planned for it already. So that's it for the stream though. Shizu, you want to have anything to... you have anything to say before the end of the stream?
No, I just want to say that this was a lot of fun. Urshigo was the one that invited me on for this, so thanks for having me on. Hopefully all of you guys over in the chat enjoyed, and yeah, just remember to subscribe to both myself and Urshigo for more COTC content. And
lastly, I know like there's a lot of questions that I don't answer in the chat yet, but most of these questions are kind of like repetitive, like already, like kind of like the one you see in the comment section already. So those are the one I don't pick on, which is I apologize, those will go unanswered, okay? As for me, I will do this again next time, and I shall make more video next time. Next thing to watch out for is I probably gonna make a Cyrus video in advance, so I just like upload at the moment they announce Cyrus is coming. Okay.
Alright, sounds good.
And that's it for this stream, okay? See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.